Did you know the type of wine glass you use can change the wine's taste? I'm Paul Quaglini, wine expert with ABC Fine Wine and Spirits.
And I'm Nathan Dale, also a wine expert with ABC Fine Wine and Spirits.
And we're going to help you choose the right glass. A wine glass is nothing more than a vessel to transfer the wine into our mouth. But we perceive the wine with all of our senses. Our sense of smell is most important. Of course, we taste it with our tongue. We touch the glass with our hand. All of our senses are part of the experience of enjoying a glass of wine.
So I see it all the time. Somebody comes into the store or is at a restaurant and they buy a really expensive bottle of wine that they're excited to enjoy, and they pour it into like a thick goblet or some big crystal vessel that I'm sure was expensive and it looks very, very nice, but it is not designed to enhance the flavors of the wine, and it just breaks my heart every time it happens. Because if you're going to invest the money in a really nice bottle of wine, you should do the same in your glassware. It makes a world of difference.
If you are a film addict, you would like to go to the movies, you could watch a film on your iPhone. Or you could go to the big theater and watch it in all its glory. What's a better experience? That's really what a fine wine glass does. It enhances your overall experience of enjoying that glass of wine.
So you probably already know that there are different wine glasses for red and white. Reds tend to be bigger and white wine glasses are smaller. But thank you, science, we now can have varietal specific glassware, meaning we have glasses specifically to Chardonnay, Cabernet, Syrah, Pinot Noir, and the shapes are different. And the reason for that is because some of them like different amounts of oxygen and how you swirl the wine and how it's delivered to your palate. So these are two red wine glasses. This is a Cabernet specific glass, and this is a Pinot Noir specific glass. And you can clearly see these are very, very, very different. So the science behind this is how thick the crystal actually is. So it's about delivering it to your palate, and the shape to allow all the aromatics to rise out of that glass and meet you, so your olfactory receptors are tantalized with the aromas of the wine. This is a Sauvignon Blanc glass, and you can see that it looks different, and the reason is because Sauvignon Blanc is all about primary aromas, meaning just the fruit itself, no winemaking, no barrel aging, nothing like that. So you want a smaller glass because the aromas are more delicate. With this, it's going to direct all those poignant flavors right to your face. It doesn't need to be big and wide, and that's why this is a lot smaller than some of the other glasses you've seen.
If you're a casual wine drinker, and you don't want to buy every single glass for every different type of wine, I don't blame you. It takes up a lot of space in your cabinets. But a good basic Cabernet glass like this will work for many different wines.
So what do you look for when buying a wine glass? We'll answer that question if you like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Really what you want is something that's very, very thin at the lip. The reason why crystal is preferred over glass is because it can be spun much thinner and still be very, very strong. So the first thing is you want the thinnest rim you can get, and that's again about palate delivery. That's how that liquid is delivered to your mouth and the shape at which it goes in, the shape at which it enters the area where you taste things. That's what you want to look for when you're buying a wine glass.
This particular wine glass is the Riedel Performance Cabernet glass. And if you look closely at the glass, you can see these little ridges on the inside of the glass called optic impact. And this increases the surface area by up to 30%. So when you give this wine a swirl and put your nose in it, the aromatics really come jumping out of the glass.
So now that you know more about wine glasses, stop by at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. We sell Nachman and Riedel, or you can pick them up at abcfws.com. And check out some of our other videos.